Hello, guys. So, on, let's say, Tuesday, I was told by a teacher that I need to stop laughing with her children and her students because she felt like that's unprofessional and she felt like that is teaching them bad habits. She said that I'm an adult and these students are supposed to look up to me and I'm acting unprofessional and I'm teaching them bad habits. That was basically the gist of what she said. I'm giving a summary. And I didn't like that. So then on Wednesday, two girls went to the bathroom and I didn't want to send them to the bathroom. I was like, go ask your teacher, and the teacher ignored them. So I'm like, okay, I'll send you to the bathroom. And then the girl was like, okay, I really have to pee. I'm gonna pee myself, right? So I sent her to the bathroom. And then they went to the bathroom together and they kept fighting with each other. One girl was standing on top of the toilet looking around at the stalls, and then the other girl was like probably banging on the stalls. Point is, they weren't really using the bathroom right. They were acting a mess. And then the principal said that I shouldn't be sending them out to the bathroom together. And then she looked around at the class and she told them, hey, level 0. And then she went up to me and she's like, hey, you need to help the teacher because she's working in a small group and you need to help her manage the class and quiet down the class. And I'm like, I am helping because two students were like stealing a pencil and an eraser, and I didn't like that. And so I was trying to get them to stop. And it's getting to the point where it's really getting to me because those teachers told me this. I didn't like it. And I started feeling like more pressure to start yelling at the students. And so today is a Thursday. And at the end of the class, it was like the last 5 minutes. So at like, let's say 1:54, the students couldn't stop fighting. And they couldn't stop fighting because this girl who starts fights with everyone was picking up trash from the floor and throwing it under a boy's desk. And the teacher said, everyone, it's time to clean up. And she refused to clean up. And then he saw it and he's like, you're not going to keep leaving trash under my desk. And then she starts throwing a marker at him. He throws it back. He throws a pencil at her. She throws a pencil at him. And they keep going back and forth. And he starts even yelling at her. And I'm like, can you be quiet? Can you just try to ignore her? Like, walk away. And he does walk away. He gets his backpack. And she puts more trash under his desk. So then he gets mad again. And then a girl is trying to clean up with erasers. And then she snatches an eraser from the girl's hand and then throws it at him. And then he throws it back, and then I catch it, and I put it up, and the girl who she snatched it from is, like, really upset. So, after that, I go, and I'm like, okay, guys, you're done now. Let's be done. And then they're still fighting. Like, the boy is in her face, she's in his face. And then they separate, and he gets his backpack, and he goes on the carpet, and then she follows him. And then they start throwing each other's backpacks around. And then they stop because I try to get them to stop. And then once they stop throwing backpacks. She comes up to him and starts hitting him over the head with her jacket. And then he gets really upset, of course. And then another boy tries to join in the fight. And he's like, well, me and this kid been fighting since kindergarten. And I'm like, I am not going to deal with you. Please stay away. And then I go back to him, the main boy. Let's call him Lee. And then the other girl is Leela. So Lee goes back to his space on the carpet because the teacher is literally in the back corner playing a YouTube video and looking at a paper. She is away from all the action, like literally away. And I'm just like, really? Really? She just said 2 words, clean up the floor. No, watch a YouTube video. And she didn't even say watch the YouTube video. She just started playing it. And it was supposed to be like, I guess, a brain break chase game for kids. Anyway, so he tries to like just join in the with the class and just stand and watch a YouTube video, because again, it's 5 minutes before they gotta leave, like really 10 minutes before they gotta leave. And so she's just trying to bother him, like I said, hitting him with her jacket. And then she gets in his face and she's like, hit me, I want you to slap me, SLAP, like slap me. That's what she said to him 3 times. And then she smiles, because she always likes to smile as she does something bad. And I'm just like tired of it. And then I tell her, don't start fights. And then I told her, like, I repeated it. And then I told her nothing, because I walked away. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to turn around because I have something else to say to you. And then I tell her, you should leave the class. Because when a kid is like disrupting the students like this, she should leave the class. And I told her, you should leave the class. And then I leave. Because the teacher is like, yeah, you shouldn't be in here right now. You look horrible and you should calm down. That's basically how she felt. And I just am like, I'm going to get my bag, I'm going to get my purse, and I'm out. So I roll away with my suitcase. And then when I leave the school, I leave at like 2:38. And I tell the nurse about it. I tell the cleaner about it. And then I tell another cleaner. And I tell this guy who's a cleaner, and he's like, yeah, you shouldn't deal with that, and you should tell the principal, because that shouldn't be like anything that you're dealing with. And I'm like, thank you. So then I tell another teacher who's a 4th grade reading teacher, and she's like, wow. But she never has a comment about stuff, so I don't care. So that's what happened. I didn't really like it. And it's hard for me to talk about it because I really want to go to sleep. But yeah, after that, I just left in silence. And I'm gonna give the kids candy tomorrow because I feel like that's what they deserve. Because I feel bad. I don't think I should have yelled at her at all, because it's not her fault she runs loose. It's mainly the fault of the school. Because, like, there should be a system in place for kids that bother other students, and there isn't. And it's almost like they want kids to fight each other, especially like black children, to just fight each other, and it's disgusting.